So YouTube should be starting any moment now. And now Facebook should be starting. Welcome. Now I'm going to cross post to the Johnsburg School page. Let's see if I can see myself on the Johnsburg one so I can see if anybody is trying to chat. Hi everyone, how are you? Welcome, welcome YouTubers. Doesn't tell me that someone's... So this one's going on, my YouTube friends, my Facebook friends. Hello, Mrs. Johnson, how are you today? I hope you're having a splendid day. I liked your question today. I don't know for sure if it's yours or not, but I liked your question. I would eat all the chips. Hi, Reggie. How are you doing? Let's see here. Who else is on board? What else can I see? Now I can see myself on the Johnsburg Facebook page. 7 people are watching that one. 8. Wow. Gaining some traction there. All right, friends. So here's the YouTube or the Facebook people. Here's the YouTube people. Welcome to both sets of people. I've got Olivia watching. Hi, Olivia. How are you doing? I've got Lincoln and Lily watching. Sitting outside. Perfect night for you to sit outside and watch. That's so fun. Great idea. I should be outside reading, but with the setup I have, that's really hard. Hi, Harper and Jackson. Thanks for watching, Harper and Jackson. Hello, YouTube people. Not sure who's out there watching on YouTube, but let's say hi to some people. The Growth family sometimes watches from there. Let's see here. Jace Mattingly, sometimes you watch from there. Hi, Jace. The Calderwoods, I forgot. I think you're usually over here. Maybe both. And then Ariana Bain, thanks for watching. I'm sure the Gilberts are watching. I'm sure of it. The Tassimas, I'm sure, are watching. They watch every time. So hello, welcome. Thanks for coming. I hope everyone had a great day today. Looked kind of yucky this morning, but turned out to be a pretty nice one. Hope you got a chance to be outside for a little bit today. It was the perfect day for it in the afternoon. Let's see here. We went for a family walk. We skipped some rocks in the pond. It was a nice day. Good day. Let's see here. Who else do we have? I have some good books. Oh, one of my trips out today, I went by Ringwood School to pick up a couple quick things, and I also walked into the library real quick, Mrs. Toussaint's amazing library, and I picked out a couple books. So that should hold me over for a few days. I did not find, I was looking for Pickles Over Pittsburgh, which is the sequel to Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, but I couldn't find that one anywhere. So I don't think we have it in our library. I found Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, but not Pickles Over Pittsburgh. So I'm going to have to wait on that one a little bit. All right, I think I will get started here in a minute. Let me see what's going on. I don't see any comments on the Johnsburg Facebook page. So I watched together as friends or a group. Nope, we're not going to do that. Okay, I'm going to get started. I have, oh, hi, Allie Jardis. How are you doing? Thanks for watching. There's the Tassimas. I knew you were going to be there someplace. Welcome aboard. As always, not always, but as per usual, my first book is a repeat book, and my second book will be a new book, a brand new book. I think you're going to like it. I haven't read it yet, so it's going to be my first time reading it, but I think you're going to like it. This one is Tacky the Penguin. Tacky the Penguin. We've read this, but can't go wrong with Tacky books. Tacky the Penguin. He's an odd bird. There once lived a penguin. His home was a nice icy land he shared with his companions. Kind of dark in here. Why is it kind of dark in here? Because I don't have the light on. That's probably why. Let's see if that helps at all. Oh, nope. Maybe that'll brighten things up a little bit. Sorry about that. Hi, Lucy Smith. How are you? Welcome aboard. His companions were named Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, and Perfect. His name was Tacky. Tacky was an odd bird. For YouTube people, for Facebook people. Every day, Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, and Perfect greeted each other quietly and politely. Tacky greeted them with a hearty slap on the back and a loud, "What's happening? All right, what's going on? What's happening?" He was very tacky. Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, and Perfect always marched. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tacky always marched. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 6, 0, 2.5, 0. That tacky. His companions were graceful divers. Tacky liked to do splashy cannonballs. Hi, Kate and Camp Early. Welcome. Thanks for watching. Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, and Perfect always sang pretty songs like "Sunrise on the Iceberg." Tacky always sang songs like "How many toes does a fish have?" Tacky was an odd bird. One day the penguins heard the thump, thump, thump of feet in the distance. This could only mean one thing. Hunters had come. They came with maps and traps and rocks and locks, and they were rough and tough. As the thump, thump, thump drew closer, the penguins could hear the growly voices chanted, "We're gonna catch some pretty penguins, and we'll march them with the switch, and we'll sell them for $1 and get rich, rich, rich." Goodly, Lovely, Angel. Let's see if that does anything for me. Oh. No, that ruined it. Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, and Perfect ran away in fright. They hid behind a block of ice. Trying to see what's going on here. Tacky stood alone. The hunters marched right up to him, chanting, "We're gonna catch some pretty penguins, and we'll march them with the switch, and we'll sell them for $1 and get rich, rich, rich." "What's happening?" blared Tacky, giving one hunter an especially hearty slap on the back. They growled, "We're hunting for penguins, that's what's happening." Hi, Lily Cassidy. How are you doing tonight? "Penguins," said Tacky. "Do you mean those birds that march neatly in a row?" And he marched. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 6, 0, 2.5, 0. The hunters look puzzled. Oh, there we are. There's the Gilberts watching on YouTube. Hi, Gilberts. How are you? And then Chadley. Hi, Chadley. How are you? "Do you mean those birds that dive so gracefully?" Tacky asked. And he did a splashy cannonball. The hunters looked wet. "Do you mean those birds that sing such pretty songs?" Tacky began to sing, and from behind the block of ice came the voices of his companions, all singing as loudly and dreadfully as they could. "How many toes does a fish have? How many wings on a cow? I wonder, yep, I wonder." Hi, Rossmans, Rose, Grace, and Claire. Welcome. Thanks for reading with me. The hunters could not stand the horrible singing. This could not be the land of the pretty penguins. They ran away with their hands clasped tightly over their ears, leaving behind their maps and traps and rocks and locks, and not looking at all rough and tough. Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, and Perfect hugged Tacky. Tacky was an odd bird, but a very nice bird to have around. The end. You like Tacky? How could you not like Tacky? He's a classic. Tacky, there are a bunch of Tacky books. Are you ready for book number 2? I think you are. Book number 2. So, one of our favorite books that I get requests from time to time is a book called Peanut Butter and Cupcake. Well, that is written by Terry Border, and I have Happy Birthday Cupcake. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Ringwood School Library, Mrs. Toussaint. Thanks for providing great books for us to read. Happy Birthday Cupcake. Happy Birthday Cupcake. Can't wait to see what this one's about. This book is dedicated to all the makers of delicious cupcakes and muffins, too. They are our heroes. Today's my birthday, Cupcake said, and I want to share it with my friends. But what kind of party should I have? She called Muffin over to plan, and they took a long walk. I know, Cupcake said. I'll have a beach party. We'll make sprinkle castles and play in the sun. Isn't that what Cupcake was doing in the first book? She was in making a sprinkle castle. Hi, Emily Nielsen. How are you doing tonight? Thanks for watching, Emily. That's great that you're here. That might work, said Muffin, but the beach is so hot and some of us might get drippy. Cupcake touched her frosting. Muffin was right. That does not look very appealing. I know, Cupcake said. I could get a big boat. Who wouldn't come to a floating party? Root beer float. That looks like fun. They're all partying it up. There's Peanut Butter and Jelly. They're together again. That might work, said Muffin. But if the ship rocks, Soup might lose his lunch. Lose his lunch. It all fell. Oops. Seasick. Sorry. That's funny. Cupcake fidgeted with her wrapper. Muffin was right. She had to think of something else. I know, Cupcake said. I'll get everyone makeovers. It's so much fun getting frosted and sprinkled. It's probably true. That might work, said Muffin, but I think some of your friends would find makeovers icky. Just think about Hamburger. Cupcake felt like she was starting to crumble. Muffin was right again. Hamburger barely even liked himself with ketchup. That'd be pretty gross. Although, yeah, it's still a hamburger. I know, Cupcake said. We could play musical chairs. I could find a band. The musical fruit. The beans. It's kind of funny. That might work, said Muffin, but if someone sits down really fast, you'll be squashed. Uh-oh. Look at what Potato did to Cupcake. Not good. That's a good way to end a party. Smushing the cupcake. Cupcake didn't know what to do. She was running out of ideas. Well, what about Limbo, she asked, with prizes for the winners? Oh, Waffle. Waffle really did well on that one. Chinese food and corn were holding the limbo stick. Big prizes? Asked Muffin. Oh yes, that might work. But can you get low? Uh-oh. It took her head off. As they reached Muffin's place, Cupcake sighed. I'm going to go stale before I think of a good idea. Let's just take a break in my garden, Muffin said. That might work, Cupcake agreed. Cupcake pushed open the gate and... What do you think's going to happen? Surprise! Cupcake's friends were all there. Oh, what a relief. Now Cupcake doesn't have to plan the party anymore. Cupcake was surprised. Look, they're all there. And while they were dancing, a few friends did get a little drippy. Cupcake didn't limbo too well and did get a little bit squished. Looks like a fun party, though. Who would ever want to leave a party like that? But it was still the best birthday party that anyone could remember. That's so fun. I'm glad Cupcake got a great birthday. Good for Cupcake. The end. Happy birthday, Cupcake. I also have another one by the same author, but I don't know when I'm going to read it because tomorrow, if you remember, is Favorite Friday. I get to look back at some of my favorite books. I'll read 2 of my favorites. So both will be old books that I've already read, but they'll be 2 of my favorite books. So if you have a thought of a book you'd like to hear again, you could send it through a message, through a comment here, or you could send it my way through email. Just let me know. I would be happy to read them. Maybe tomorrow or maybe another time. It's Favorite Friday. I get to pick my favorites, but I'd like to hear what some of your favorites are too. All right, everyone. Have a great rest of your night. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. As I tell you every time, it's like what Mike Mulligan and the Steam Shovel. The more people watch, the more fun it is to read to you. So thanks for joining me. Thanks for those of you who join like every night. Thank you so much. It's great to have you on board. Don't forget, tomorrow is Friday. It's a non-learning day, although you're more than welcome to learn at home. But remember, back to work on it on Monday. Make sure you're listening to your parents. Make sure you're listening to your teachers. And have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow night. I'm going to sign off first with YouTube. So good night, YouTubers. Good night, Lily. Good night, Tasimas, if you're there. Gilberts, if you're there. And Growths, if you're there. We'll see you tomorrow.